Brandy White, Deltona. Mine is sneakers on. You want to start my time out? Brandy White, Deltona. First, I want to let everybody know that there is a unique Q&A meet and greet that's going to be at West Crowell Gym August 1st from 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. I'll be hosting it. There'll be a lot of conversation and dialogue there. I haven't heard from a couple of the candidates, but if you could check your emails, I'd appreciate it. Number two is I want to go over the same thing pretty much everybody else has went over, and that is the incident with Patricia Gibson and also the incident with myself. For various reasons, which obviously my time will only let me list a few, but failure to observe applicable rules, regulations, and procedure, violation of oath of office, failure to perform functional duties and uphold city's core values, failure to follow that handle citizens' complaints, requests, inquiries, maintain a high ethical standard, provide commission with advice and options concerning emerging issues, usually last minute, build civic confidence in our greatest asset, which is our people and children, providing excellent customer service, fully informing all commissioner of details and data, timely response to commissioners, fair and equal treatment. The list goes on and on of the failures of our city manager. Failure to implement the fraud policy, interference in public records, lied to the commission regarding employees, manipulation of personnel files, retaliation and intimidation, created and signed contracts, approved and placed on agenda civility ordinance, even though the First Amendment Foundation ruled that unconstitutional. I could go on and on, but more importantly, as you hear, everybody here tonight is calling for her termination, and I would like to be very specific on this termination. This termination should fall completely under severance section 10B. If you're not aware of that, copy of our contract, you should look at it. It says if the employee is terminated for misconduct as defined under Florida statute section 443.036, number 29, the employer shall not pay a severance. We do not want a severance paid. We're making that very clear. She will be fired and terminated with cause, so we do not legally have to pay a severance pay. That statute defines misconduct as A, conduct discriminating in conscious disregard of employer's interest, meaning us. Deliberate violation or disregard of the reasonable standards of behavior expected by the employer. I think everybody here can agree that that's not and should not be a reasonable standard of behavior. So with that said, my last thing is, I asked 2 weeks ago if anybody could tell me and clarify for me the Florida statute 934.031A. Nobody could tell me what the statute was. John, you told me the staff would get to me. It's been 2 weeks, haven't heard a peep. Now can anybody tell me and clarify to me Florida statute 934.031A?
No.
You guys had 2 weeks. I asked the question 2 weeks ago. You guys said you'd get to it. Nothing?
They don't care.
Anybody want to look it up? I mean, I've got 46 seconds left. We have an attorney. Skip, man, what's up? You don't know the Florida statutes? What's that?
You have time, use your remaining time.
I am trying to find out what the Florida statute is. I need y'all to clarify for me. There's some miscommunication on what that statute is.
I don't have the statute before me.
Operating procedure 4E says I can come here and get a clarification from you, and I've asked 2 weeks now for a clarification. Am I going to get one or am I not?
No.
We could have staff.
You told me that 2 weeks ago.
Well, we will see to it that you get one.
When?
Get the city manager to send you that.
You didn't do that 2 weeks ago? You did. I was standing right here at the same time.
You're all sitting here inside.
Thank you.
You have a meeting with her too?
No meeting.